I think it's the best run team in Europe for the last decade in terms of how they're operating relative to their resources. Incredibly well-run club. Robert Einhorn was the CEO there for a decade. He actually just departed, and they have a sort of new leadership now. He, I think, after 10 years, thought it's time for a new challenge. But incredible respect for what they've accomplished there, where they've punched way above their weight. They've done it in a really financially responsible way, continuing to make decisions in a sort of really process-driven, efficient manner, and yeah, really, really impressive club. I did place a handful of these strategic bets, but I find one of the things that clubs do wrong is just do way too many things. They'll spend time and resources on, the latest sports science gizmo and gadget, and they'll go down some rabbit hole of some, newfangled sleep thing and all these wear or whatever it might be. And um, what they did well is sort of really focus ruthlessly on these sort of the core things that drive value, and then very selectively invest in sort of innovation. This is actually true across sports. I think teams tend to do too much. They tend to be distracted because the truth is most of your value comes from like in terms of building a team, there's probably ultimately, if you think about through a course of a season I'm really thinking from sort of the sporting director perspective, there's probably 10 to 15 decisions in a year that drive 95% of the value. And maybe 10 of those are things around recruitment decisions, and the other five are maybe like major decisions around, the tactical style you're going to push, you're going to stress or whatever it might be. And so if you're getting distracted with all these other things, um, it can be a detriment to those sort of the bigger decisions, right? Like when
Yeah.
I was at the Sacramento Kings for a long time, and I remember this. I remember them making a decision around a free agent that was like $100 million decision, and they made it in like 30 minutes. And then another time spending like 4 weeks on what was essentially like a fringe player that played for the team for like 2 weeks. I think like this is backwards.